Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan.
What up, man? This is Sledrorodriguez. Welcome back to my channel. Alright, this is right here. FBG Butta gets violated by DJ Vlad for comparing himself to Fredo Santana. Alright, let's see this. Let's check out this video, bro. You know, for the new viewers out there, man, I'm just making work with what I got, you know. Making a way out of nowhere, you heard. Right. Excuse me.
I don't know it all, but be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous.
For real, follow me on Instagram too, bro. You know, link's gonna be in the bottom of the link
_ We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. Stuff that he got going on, that man is a real life comedian. I don't know what happened either because he actually used to follow us on our official Instagram page, which is Hookah Anonymous _. But I guess we did a video covering him cooperating during a whole O Block case that he didn't like, so we unfollowed. Which is cool, no hard feelings at all, because that's actually more common than people think. These guys will like, you know, what you're doing until they're the butt of the joke, and then boom. Suddenly they don't agree with you, or they don't like you, whatever. I'm really not sure, but I know that's how it goes. However, Butta is comedy, and in his recent interview with DJ Vlad proves just that. Now, although Butta was being Butta, he also said a little too much to have people on social media stating that Butta either still cooperated behind the scenes, or he's just begging to get himself a RICO charge. Now, not to mention, y'all know I always say that these drill guys love to treat the quote-unquote other cultures different when it comes to doing interviews and certain things that they can or cannot say, and Vlad definitely proved just that. I say that because if someone like 16 Shot on Visuals or Truth Teller or DJ UTV was to come out and say what Vlad said, it'll be a whole different response from Butta. And I'm not just saying Butta, but we're using this, you know, this whole situation as an example. But, this is why other cultured platforms feel it's okay just to say whatever to these guys. And not only that, but I find it funny that now DJ Vlad is starting to interview guys from the drill scene. And I say that because as soon as I seen FBG Butta had an interview with Vlad, I automatically thought to myself, why? Right? And no disrespect to Butta, but Butta don't have an album or anything coming out. So other than just asking about the FBG Duck case and the cooperating part and all that, why would Vlad be interested in interviewing Butta? You know, unless Butta paid to be interviewed himself, who knows? But anyway, we're going to get into the clip and then talk about it after. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into that.
Hold on, I'm finna leave here in a little bit, but nah, Vlad definitely paying Butta, okay?
Algorithm and subscribe to the platform if you aren't already. Now let's get into it.
J May said it was Fredo in the cut making scary like Freddy for us. You know, I'm the boogeyman too. I'm mama. Be back, get back. Oh, that's good. Hey, OD got his head busted over like watermelon.
I already seen that video. Go back to my video and me react.
Again, what he called Ishbag. Now, before I get into the bravery and boldness of DJ Vlad for saying what he said, let me give y'all the backstory for the ones that don't know what was going on in that clip. Now, the situation that Butta was talking about first is Butta trying to convince the world that he's just as scary as Fredo Santana. As y'all know, the most infamous moniker of Fredo that was started by Little Reese when he stated Fredo in the cut.
It's crazy that I thought the same shit when he said that. I thought that shit was disrespectful, man. Go back to my video and me reacting to that.
That's a scary sight. Now, according to Fredo's associates and even some of his ops, whenever you seen him, it was definitely a scary sight. And a person who can attest to that is FYB J-Main, because he explained a situation where allegedly he feels that he almost lost his life at the hands of Fredo Santana himself. He's been doing interviews explaining the situation, and according to FBG Butta, he's just as scary as Fredo, despite him not getting the same type of recognition. Now, we can't sleep on Butta because word around town, Butta, you know, putting hands and feet on a lot of his ops, and he's known for his hands. And some even say that despite the cooperating and joking ways on social media, it was a point in time where Butta really did get active in those streets, allegedly. However, the problem here is that he wants to be known for it, and he's saying it himself on a very, very popular platform. You know, it's one thing to have did your thing in the streets, but if you was really like that, then you wouldn't have to say much because the streets would speak for you. Perfect example, King Von. We may not know King Von personally or know if he did this or that, but you know that King Von must have been a problem some way, somehow, because even his ops vouch for him. Now, whenever your ops can sit there and not front on who you are, then you know you must have really been active. Because it's not too many times your ops will actually give you that credit or give you the benefit of the doubt, you know, publicly like that. Because at the end of the day, they're not trying to make you look bigger than you actually are. But, like I said, when you're really in the streets and the streets can talk for you, then it's a whole different story. So the moral is, when you've actually been in the street doing whatever you claim you've done, you wouldn't have to say anything because your reputation will speak for you. Your peers, your ops, your neighbors, whoever it is, someone would vouch for you. But when you have to speak on yourself and try to convince people that you act...
Living with opioid addiction can be a struggle, trapped in a cycle of opioid use, withdrawal, and craving.
We did X, Y, and Z, especially on social media, you're not only incriminating yourself for the world to see, but you're also looking like you're trying too hard. You're trying to tell people or trying to let people know that you're this or that. Alright, it's like doing the most to convince people that you really like that. And I think that's why everyone on social media was laughing at FBG Butta. But with Butta being Butta,
Exactly, that's why my channel, you get everything, bro. You just got a video of me doing my laundry and eating, bro. You get my real life gang. No flexing, no
I don't even think Butta cares. Now, fast forward to after Butta speaking on being quote-unquote the boogeyman himself, Vlad will go on and say, but you got ish back. And for y'all that don't know what that means, when he says that or what he's referring to, when someone gets ish bag, it's when they get shot majority of the time and have to walk around with a colostomy bag. That's when you get surgery done for whatever injury that you receive, and then you have to use the colostomy bag in the area for the waste in your body to pretty much exit through your bowels, right? Now, after Vlad said what he said, Butta will go on to say, quote, NOD got his head busted open like a watermelon too over that. Now,
he was supposed to say that shit because his flag was hella bold.
Piece of OD Perry, but thank God he ain't alive, right? Because if they was wondering who did what, there you go. And once again, it's funny because these be the same guys that'll tell you, oh, the blog's saying too much. These bloggers be instigating. These bloggers be incriminating us. Oh, these people on YouTube just be fans. They don't know what they be talking about. But in reality, most of this information literally come from these guys themselves. They are the source. You know, like, come on, Butta. Why in the world would you say that? I know he was trying to prove a point, but it's a time and place for everything. And Vlad knew exactly what he was doing and got the exact response that he was looking for. But Butta just took the bait. So like I said before, if you knew nothing about the drill culture and you was green, if you watched this interview and heard Butta's...
To me, he took the bait, so if he would have stayed silent, he wouldn't take the bait. Again, fuck that. He did what he was supposed to say. Fuck. Dude, what you mean take the bait? Nah, he was supposed to say something. He did what he was supposed to do.
Response, the first thing you would conclude is, oh, OD gave FBG Butta ish bag for doing so-and-so to him. Right? You see how easy that is? So either Butta really was caught off guard or just caught in the heat of the moment and had to come back off what Vlad said so he don't look, too weak or something. Or he just really don't care. Or Butta knows OD isn't here, so like he said it on live during O-Block's trial, he don't care about speaking on what the dead did because they aren't here to go to jail anyway.
Exactly. And then what they talking about, Fredo? Allegedly shooting at people, come on now. He ain't dumb, he know what the fuck he said.
And that's just me paraphrasing. But anyway, when it comes to the other part, where I always speak about when I say that these guys give other platforms too much leeway, opposed to urban platforms, this is a perfect example. I have expressed before that a lot of the times when these guys are interviewed by urban interviewers, as a journalist, blogger, or whatever, we already know with certain questions we wouldn't ask and certain topics we wouldn't bring up out of respect for the guests because we don't want to incriminate them. But for some reason, we need...
Yo, blogger respect, that's why he said I should, but that's why I do say what he said better, like, boy, ain't no goofy,
These guys get on platforms like No Jumper and Adam 22 or DJ Vlad, They allow these guys to say whatever they want and ask any questions, whether it's incriminating or not. Now, we already know how Vlad gets down. That just goes without saying. But how many times are these guys going to get in front of these cameras and not only incriminate themselves, but be made a fool out of for the world to see before they say, you know what, it ain't worth it. Like, I couldn't imagine 16 Shotums telling Butta in the same circumstance, well, you got Ish back. You know how crazy Butta would be? You know how he would respond? And this is what I mean by we don't be having the same energy for quote-unquote others, but be quick to turn up on each other at any given moment. All right, but it is what it is. Y'all jump in the comments and let me...
I don't know if he'll know that for sure, like 100%, you know, because the other dude be getting, out of line too, All right, man, let me know what y'all think too, man. In my video here, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment your favorite part of the bell, tap that notification bell, turn your notifications on. If you want to donate my channel, CashApp gonna be in the bottom of the link description. If you want to follow me on IG, my socials gonna be in the bottom of the link description. All right, man, stay tuned. We got big things coming up on the channel. I'll see you guys on the next episode of In the Day in the Life of a Upcoming Rapper. Squad.